Hi guys, this video I would like to share with you the importance of a timetable. And in our blueprint you will see that there is a copy of the timetable. Okay, so when I've been doing my researching and looking at what stops people and how people feel in their business, one of the crucial things were that they didn't do a timetable. Now, whenever you join your forever business, you more than likely either have a job or a business or something that you're doing. You might have a family that you're looking after, or you might have both. So your time is very, very precious already. And then you join forever and you start juggling things and up in the air and going over here, doing things over here and whatever. And if you just sat down and did a timetable and worked out when you can do your forever business and when you've got your life and your job and your family and all the things like that, you will get more done in your business by having a timetable than you will if you don't. I have watched people come and go and come and go in forever, and a lot of times the reason why they stop doing their business, it's not because they don't know what to do. It's not that they're not capable of doing it. They keep saying, we just didn't have the time. Now, in one way that's correct because that's what they thought. And on the other hand, it's not correct. Because if they had have organized their time, you will be amazed how much time you can actually find if you organize your time. So in our blueprint, we make sure that every single person that comes into the team has to go through their timetable and work out when they're doing forever and when they're not doing forever. So I'm going to minimize my screen up here. And I will pause. Pause. Sorry about that. I had to pause the screen. So now we'll get back to the meaning of your timetable. And what I have found is that you can find time. You can find time from anywhere. It's just amazing the time that you can find. So if you do yourself out something like this, like a timetable here, you can see on the screen, something like that. Yep. And you start your day earlier because you're now running your own business, so you have to give yourself time for you. So start your day earlier and go to bed later, or you can go to bed earlier and get up earlier. You want to do things like how much television do I watch, how much on the internet do I do, how much Facebook scrolling down do I do, and look at all of these things where you can steal some time for yourself. Every time I do the timetable with people, it fascinates them how many hours they actually have. So if you go down your timetable and let's say you rise in the morning, even 6:30 even, and use from 6:30 to 7:30, nothing happens in your home. Well, that's 1 hour. And that 1 hour could sort your diary out, could sort your appointments out, could sort your index box out. You'd be fascinated. I think that hours seem to be a little bit longer in the morning. In the afternoon, they seem to fly by. So you can spend an hour organizing yourself. So then you would maybe have to put into your timetable from 7:30 to 9:30. It could be getting the kids out to school. It could be getting yourself ready for work or whatever. So put that in the timetable. And then you go down your day, what you do during the day, and maybe you have your lunch from 1 to 2. And at that 1 to 2, what I found I did was I could maybe make 1 or 2 phone calls that last something like 3 to 4 minutes in that 1 hour and make appointments with people. So you could maybe put down there 2 phone calls. And then you'll come along, you might come home from work, you might have the homework to do, you might have the tea to do. If you're not working, then your timetable will look completely different. And then you get to a point where 7 o'clock in the evening, you might be starting your forever business time. 8 o'clock in the evening, you might be starting your business time, and each day will be different, because if you've got a family, for instance, they might be going out to a social club, they might be going out playing football, and you might have to drive them there, etc., etc. So put all that down in your timetable. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And maybe, let's say, on a Wednesday could be your day. Maybe your wife takes over, or maybe your husband takes over, and on Wednesday you don't do anything like that. Well, then you plan on Wednesday what you're going to do, and you keep doing that on every day till your timetable for the week is filled up: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then go back to your timetable and then have a look at what hours you're going to do forever. And what I tend to do is I colour in, I highlight the forever in different colours, and I write FLP in that section. Now here's an example. Let's say on Monday you have an hour in the morning, you have 20 minutes in the afternoon, you have an hour in the evening, and that's it. So you now have 2 hours and 10 minutes or 20 minutes, let's say 2 hours, 10 minutes on Monday. And on Tuesday, you have an hour in the morning, you have 10 minutes in the afternoon, and you have 2.5 hours on Tuesday evening. So you now have 2.5 plus 1 is 3.5 plus 10 minutes, that's 3 hours and 40 minutes, okay? And do that for every day of the week. And at the end of the week, at the very bottom of your column, then put down how many hours you can do your forever business. I promise you, if you do this correctly, you will fascinate yourself at how many hours you actually have to do your forever business in. Most times, whenever you go to a business opportunity meeting or whenever you're going to trainings, you will hear people saying, if you've got 8 to 10 hours a week, you can build an empire with forever. I will guarantee you that if you do your timetable correctly, every single one of you will have more than 10 hours in the week that you think at this moment in time you don't have. So sit down, do your timetable, look at how many hours you've got, and then every day when it comes to your FLP time, then make sure you work that 1 hour or work that 10 minutes or work that half hour, and you will get more done when you do the hours you're supposed to be doing than what you do without a timetable. So I hope that was of help to you. Your timetable is crucial. Again, what I will say to you is that it's crucial that you do your timetable, but it's even more crucial that you make sure that the people that come into your team does a timetable and their people does a timetable, and at least if they give you a copy or you give a copy to your sponsor, then everyone will know when they can speak to each other. Because let's say, for instance, I do my forever business on a Monday evening from 7 to 9. And my sponsor knows that I work from 7 to 9. If that person needs to ring me, they will ring me between 7 and 9 because that's my forever business time. They'll not ring me if I've got down on my timetable putting the children to bed from 6:30 to 7:30. Then they won't ring me. So make sure everybody gets a copy and everybody knows what you're doing, and especially your family. One of the things that we have found is that your family do not know the difference in work and forever living. They've only been brought up with the word work. So if you're going out to a meeting or you're going out to a training, your family thinks you're going out to a party, because when you come back, you maybe were recognized that evening and you have a bunch of flowers, or you're coming back laughing at some things that happened in your presentations, and your family can't comprehend that this is work. So start talking to your family about your timetable, and when you show them the hours in your timetable that you have decided that you're doing, you say to your family, this is the hours I am working my business. And they will understand that much better than you saying, I'm going to a meeting or I'm going to a training. So that's another part of our blueprint for you, and I hope that that more than that it's not, that I hope it was beneficial to you. Of course it's beneficial to you, but the most thing that I wish for you is that you put it into practice. And I'll see you all on the next video. Bye bye for now.